Yo, what's up? I haven't recorded one of these videos in a minute now. It's been a few days, maybe a week. Tired, should be in bed now. I'm sorry about the noise, it's raining. But I figured I just have to do it anyway. Like, can't wait for the rain to stop. I have to record something and get these thoughts out of my head. Just so I know I'm documenting every step of the way. In real time, you know. I really hope you can hear me. Let me just come a bit closer. Let me speak to you, let me speak to the camera real quick. So, I took 2 trades. If you want to call it that. I took one on Friday. I closed it yesterday. It was on gold, UK 100. Both profits, closed profits. That was good. Then we had an indication that it wanted to sell off. I had a feeling it wanted to sell off, and I entered too early today on Tuesday, and I got stopped out, over risked. Not really over risked, but like I was comfortable with the risk, with the size of the account that I had. I entered number one. I entered too early on the trade, like 2 hours before session. Got stopped out, and then I tried entering again at the wrong time. Wasn't done correcting, and got stopped out again. But that's fine, because I learned that okay, really trading out of session is like never the case. I should wait for session to at least start, and then if it takes 5 hours for a setup to show up, then I'd rather wait the 5 hours, knowing that I have a higher probability of that triple up. Because when it's essentially out of session, that's fake volume. There's no markets moving anything. It's just moving on its own. I mean, you could say Asian session, but that's not really the big players that move that stuff. So I learned that I should never trade again outside of session, like never again. Because the times I won versus the times I'm losing, like it's night and day. So I keep losing every time I trade outside of session. And then also like how to reprice on the 1 hour, like with those huge rejections, but it's fine. I realized that we're gonna get it. Like I'm seeing how price talks to me and communicates, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm not too upset about the trade. My brother took a win. He's basically halfway to passing his funded account, so I'm happy for that. I'm glad that he's getting there. He's getting there. And once it clicks, like it's over. It's curtains after that. He's just gonna be printing money like it's not. I myself as well. So yeah, I just need to journal that trade and also journal the rules that I have for myself, which I'll break down now, and also essentially why I'm making this video and what you should expect in the coming weeks. Leading up to April when I go back to my live account, and it would have been 6 months of me saving capital to go back to my live account. And yeah, so first off, the rules. The rules is I'm never trading outside of session ever again. I am waiting for the indication on the 4 hour or the 1 hour, waiting for the correction on the 4 hour or 1 hour, and taking trades early then. And obviously not over risking, that goes without saying, and taking 2 to 3 trades a week, like that's it. 2 to 3 trades a week, depending on how price moves and how much I make from the setups. I don't want to focus on the money aspect, but obviously I gotta have targets in terms of like replacing my job and stuff. So I'm setting these rules now. It might seem monetary, like if I divide my salary into like 4 weeks, essentially I don't need to be trading every single week. I could just trade I don't have to trade every single day. I could trade every other week, every week, once a week, and that will keep me profitable, number one, make me risk less and lose less to make more. But I'm gonna say 2 to 3 setups a week, depending on how price plays out and what indications you get, because price is not always gonna move. So I'll say 1 to 3. Let's say 1 to 3 trades a week, not a day, a week. So if I take one setup today, yesterday, on Monday, I close today, take a setup on Wednesday, take a setup on Thursday, on Friday, I'm done. Or if it's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm done. But that'll also go hand in hand with how much I make. If I make my target for the week, oh wow. Wow. Power just cut literally. Bruh, and the PlayStation is on. Ugh, bruh, I hate this. Anyway, that was weird. That was weird. Yeah, this rain. Every time it rains like this, it's just shit like this happens. What was I saying? Yeah, 1 to 3 setups, depending on how much I make in that week. If I made enough for the week or even the month, then I'm done for the week. Wait till the next week to get another setup. And then yeah, my brain is telling me, what if it's a high quality setup? I mean, I could, but I'll have to risk way less. And the setup will have to be like an A+, A+, A+ setup. So yeah, 2 to 3 setups. Just keep it like that. 2 to 3 setups a week. So if I make my target in the first trade, I still have 2 more setups to take, depending on how good it is, and then take it from there. If not, like I made half, 2 setups, and I have a third one. I don't really have to take the third one. The third one is kind of like, okay, extra, but 2 to 3 setups a week. That's the other one. So we have no trading without a session, number 1. Waiting for the indication, correction on the 4 hour and 1 hour. Taking 2 to 3 setups a week. What else do I do that makes me uncomfortable? Or lose a lot? Just being patient. Just gotta be patient with my setups. But obviously, if I'm waiting for the 4 hour and the 1 hour, I have to be patient. There's no other way, because the price is gonna have to play out, and I have to wait for candle closures and stuff like that. But I don't really have to. But you know what I mean. I don't wanna. Yeah. I don't wanna do the things that I've been doing that made me lose. So that's trading a lot more when I don't need to. And also this thing of not taking my money seriously, I think that's the last one. I need to take this money seriously, because I basically gave away money unnecessarily today. My money. And I didn't need to. I could have just taken that 100 Rand serious and actually grown it to 1,000 Rand on the micro account. Whereas now I'm just fucking around, and now look, like I'm just giving away money. I need to stop doing that. So probably I might not trade next week, depending if there's no setups or whatever. But December's price action based on the place that I trade are kind of good. So I might trade again next week. Might not, or the week after, I don't know. But I will deposit into my micro and just take it serious, because I realize that I'm just not taking this money seriously, because I'm like, just 100 Rand. But it's like, bro, what if that was like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000? That I was like, it's just 3,000. I can't be thinking like that. I gotta respect money. So I gotta respect money and make sure that I don't just trade for the sake of trading. I take it because there's a quality setup. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are just the basic rules. Obviously, there'll be more added in the future. And yeah. I'm sorry, man. This rain is just crazy. And then, what was the other thing I wanted to speak about? I kind of forgot now. Oh, okay, I remember now. So, Sai posted in his Telegram group that if you take your time learning a simple concept one at a time, like at a step, like one at a time, and you give it enough time for your brain to digest and understand what it's learning, then chances are you grasp it a lot more faster. So I decided, okay, for the next 13 weeks, because he has 13 videos, 1 video a week, I watch and watch and watch and watch and repeat and repeat and repeat, because I don't want to ever, not that I don't want to, but I want to get to the point where now I'm buckling down and I'm really locking in. I'm studying. I'm practicing. I'm keeping in mind what I need to focus on. Aside with all the things that I see based off like candles and wicks and all that, but ICC is just ICC, and what tools to use, whatever. So the next 13 weeks, I'm going to be a student of ICC. I'm having sort of like an ICC bootcamp, if you want to call it that. I'll probably able the video that I'm going on an ICC bootcamp for the next 13 weeks. And it's kind of crazy because it's the perfect time for when I eventually go back to my live account, and after I'm done saving, like it'll end like 10 days before I save up my last bit of capital for trading my live account, which I'll start end of March, beginning of April. It would have marked 6 months because I told myself, okay, I'm locking in properly because I started learning it in end of August, September, and I'm like, okay, October, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna really lock in. I'm gonna start saving money. It's December now, going for my 3rd month where I'm saving, and so far so good. I wouldn't say I'm halfway, but I'm getting there, and managing my money right, not spending unnecessarily, and only buying the things that I really need. Maybe he isn't like one want or whatever, but you know, okay, I guess I can step back now because the ring can't stop. Damn, I'm kind of thirsty as well, and this is like the time, bro. If you think about it. This is like the time to really lock in, because it's almost 2026, bro. Oh, the time I'm recording this, it's Jan. The time you see this, and it's like 3 months left, bro. There's literally 3 months left before I start taking that leap of faith and taking it. I mean, I've been taking it seriously, but now putting into practice what I've learned. I've been telling people like 2025 on my group, trading group, is that this year is all about learning, bro. All about learning. Next year we're printing money, bro. Like there's dead ass no other way. Like I can't be making these stupid mistakes, bro. I can't. I mean, I'm not doing a lot of things that I used to do. Like I'm not trading every single day. I'm not opening gang trades or formal trading. It's just waiting for those quality setups with ICC. But yeah, bro, I'm not revenge trading. I mean, I could have deposited money, and I could have, and just entered the trade again. I could have, like legit, I could have actually entered. I thought about it, but it's like, nah. Should I use my money for my haircut? Even though I'm gonna go get my haircut. That was just pure laziness. Cause I thought about like, let me just set it aside and go deposit it and trade again. I'm like, nah, let me just wait for Friday, get paid, and then deposit that money. I may not use this money because that's basically revenge trading. So I'm basically out of the markets for the next 3 days or for the rest of this trading week, which is fine. I don't mind. I don't mind that price left me. Like I saw it play out, and it's like I was right. I was just a bit too early, a little bit impatient, a little bit impulsive, but that's okay. You live and you learn. So yeah, basically the boot camp, like I said, is just to lock in, get like live, breathe ICC, because I want to start trading like Sai, even though he used ICC, but I mean I want to have the same mindset and psychology where he waits for the setups, he lets price play out, looks for the swings, and you know, now I'm like, okay, a lot of the things that I'm revisiting and revising, I saw on the charts. I'm like, oh, okay, price indicated like when I lost the trade last week or the week before, yeah, last week, like it indicated, and I started seeing the swings are starting to get higher, the supports are starting to get higher. So it's small things like that, like, okay, I didn't grasp the first time, but now I'm seeing it, and it's like, oh, I remember that. But now it's like, okay, my brain finally caught up with something that I learned before, and like, you know, now I'm seeing it. Now it's just like, okay, it's trying to, now this bootcamp is just to wrap everything up in a bud and just like, damn, I'm done. I know what to look out for. I don't want to watch any trading. I mean, I like watching people's journey, like how they got to profitability and all that. Like that's just entertainment. But I don't want to learn or keep learning. Like I don't want to keep learning videos. I want to just keep learning on the charts about myself, like in life. Not have to go revisit. Oh, my notes. Because I know what I'm doing. I was a good student in school. Well, towards the high school, I had the wrong friends, but ideally or realistically, the intelligence is always there. It's just that I had the wrong group of friends. But anyway, that's not neither here or there. But like what I'm saying is, this 13 bootcamp that I'm going on is to properly lock in, bro. Properly lock in. I already started this video. I'm saying you seeing this in Jan. It's December now. I started on the 15th, and it's gonna end on the 15th of March. Yeah, a few days after my mom's birthday, and a few days before I actually go back to my live account. So after the 10 days, 25th, get paid. Take half of that money I was gonna deposit into my savings, put it into the trading account. The other half, put it in my savings, my capital, and then just start trading properly from there. In these next few months, I'm still gonna use micro, like 100 rand here and there, try and grow that and really take that seriously and say, okay, can I manage little money as opposed to, and I think that's also a good thing. I also learned, like if I have profits, I need to withdraw that stuff. I shouldn't have such a big trading account yet. Not when I'm still trying to get profitable and get used to it, because I need to get used to handling small money. Because when I had 100 rand, I made sure that I don't want to blow this, so I need to risk properly, wait for high quality setups. But when you have a big account, it's like, no, I could just lose this. I could risk more. So that's one thing I also learned today is like I should have just withdrew that money and put it in my account and just think. But it's fine. You live and you learn. But yeah, that's basically the bootcamp, man. I hope you understand why I'm doing this, and I hope anyone out there is doing that, taking what Sai says seriously and just applying it. If anything, I'm a hell of a student. Like I'll ask questions, I'll engage. That's just me. I'm just that loud student that the teachers know that, okay, I don't want you to answer because I know you know the answer. And legit, I had that in my high school, in matric, when I started taking it serious. I'm like, oh, this is the type of person I am. Because kids he's trying, they laugh at you. It's like, this guy's trying too hard. But at that time, I don't give a fuck about you guys because this is my future. So I'm answering to make sure that I retain information, and me speaking about it helps me retain it easier. And that's a perfect segue into what else I'm going to be doing, and what else my plans are for this channel, my channel, and going forward. And I don't want to say I'm regurgitating what Sai teaches. I'm just going to be also posting videos on what I learned about indications, trends, and stuff like that, based off after the videos. After a week, I'll have a video for that and what I learned and how I interpreted his information. I don't want to say it's me repackaging ICC or teaching ICC. This is just more so for me to explain it to myself and my future self, and for anyone who wants to watch, how I understand it. Because the more I speak about it and talk about it, the more it gets retained easier. And yeah, that's the goals. Like I said, I don't just be making videos when I have nothing to say or just to keep saying shit. I needed something, valuable that would probably help the next person. So it's all about documenting, baby. It's all about documenting. So feature me, lock in. I'm tired, but we still have to do what we have to do, bro. By 10:30, I'll only be in bed by 10:30. But because tomorrow's a full shift day. Oh. But anyway, we gotta go. Peace and love. And then yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be talking about trends. And then after that, it'll just be, don't want to post it every day. Maybe not. We'll probably cut it down to a weekly thing. or 2 videos a week. I don't know, because I've been uploading every single day for the past 3 months actually. Yeah, 2 months actually. It's gonna be the 3rd month on the channel in October. In December. What am I saying? Anyway, I'm tired, bro. I'll see y'all.